All right, what's up? So, talk about being lazy. I'm on a screen recording app, and I'm going to react to one of my favorite YouTubers, Jack Morgan, who I actually called him on the phone. Where are we at? 15:33. So I'm going to go back. Yeah, me being the fucking fanboy that I am. I mean, yeah, I fucking called that number. And had a pretty good convo with Jack. So I'm going to go back to 15:33 and I'm just going to kind of react to this reaction. It's like a loop and a loop and a loop. The old House of Mirrors. Anyways.
Full life and live on your own. Yeah. And be able to pay all your bills.
I agree. What do you do for work?
Head of HR. You think fine?
Head of HR, like, I don't know. I feel like if you interviewed every fifth woman on the street, she'd be head of HR for something. I feel like that's a very common role.
Will it ever go back down, or do you think prices are just going to keep going back up?
Well, with Trump elected, I don't have much hope just with inflation and everything that's going to come with his election. That's my personal political opinion.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there. I mean, I'm just done with the hopes and dreams, and we're going to build this, and we're going to make this better. It's like, okay, bitch, look where we're at. The shit sucks, so we got to do something. So pretty much you just got to, like, worry about yourself. That's why these videos exist, like the cost of surviving in America, is because, like, it's gotten so bad that regular everyday people, they don't even have time for belief or hope anymore. It's literally just grinding away to pay your bills another month. Just existing.
If you afford to live here inside Seattle, that's my favorite though. Here, let's go back over here. That's my favorite. When like people want to, when Joe Biden was in office, economics, everything's fucked. Now Trump's in office, it's like, look what he's done. It's kind of like, dude, it doesn't. Every president, it's still led up to this point.
Yeah.
That's like the craziest part. Like, I don't even believe any of the shit they say at all. None of it. Zero.
Yeah, I'm pretty much right there too.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. I just love when it's like, it's the system. Back to the wealthy lady in the beginning. It's the whole system. Or maybe it's just us. Maybe we just suck.
Yeah, sometimes I think we just suck.
Do not know. You cannot live here. And why so? Seattle is not.
All right, so this dude right here in the comments, I'm sorry, I just had to. He doesn't even know how to spell the word fucking believe. Like, how are you making as much money as you ever had and you can't even fucking spell? It's just, who are these people? Anyways.
We are homeless. I used to work as a meat cutter. I made good money, but I still couldn't afford a place to live. Do you think Trump will do less for him?
I mean, she was working as a meat cutter, so that's not really like a very high-paying job. She could have been a meat sucker and made 3-4 times as much. I don't know, she's kind of old, so maybe she could make a little bit more than being a meat cutter.
Inflation than Joe Biden did, or do you think he'll do more?
I think he's going to ruin the economy.
All right, and she's head of HR with no hope. Like, take your pessimism and your little dog and get the fuck out of here.
And what's the main struggle you guys are facing? Trying to get home, trying to get housing, trying to get... Dude, the economy, it's already been ruined. That's the best, dude. I don't care. I didn't vote. I've never voted. Barack Obama. That was because he was black.
I know, dude, I did vote for Barack too. Like, what the fuck?
Literally, I was 18.
Yup. I'm the same age as him, so I relate.
And went the about to get voted for.
Yeah.
And I was like, I might vote for him, dude. It'd be cool to see a black guy in there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything on policies.
Me neither.
The fuck do you know? What do I know? Like, what do you know on it? What do we really know?
Yeah, we don't know shit, bro.
That's my favorite, though. Is like,
Yeah, like speaking, everybody just likes to fucking take sides, but if you ask them in-depth questions, they don't know shit about like how our government's set up, what a policy is, how it gets implemented. So that's why, unless you're gonna know about the shit, why are you gonna take sides and beat on your chest? Fucking weirdo.
I just think that's so funny. I guess we need something to hope for change and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the economy's been fucked for quite a long time. Let's not sugarcoat it. This guy's living in a tent, dude.
Seriously.
Get jobs to be able to afford to live here.
It's bullshit. You don't get housing. You have Catholic Community Services. They do nothing.
Dude, Peggy's fed up right now. This guy right here is just like, what?
You have here. They do nothing. You
Look how far he's standing away with the mic. He's like, I don't want to get too close. She may shank me.
have all these housing people, and they do nothing. They leave you out there. Right now, I sleep in a tent. I'm 62 years old, and I'm too old for this. And I'm gonna tell you, and this is my husband, and
That's her husband? He doesn't even know if he believes that. You know? I don't think I do either.
we lost our house because his mom got really sick, and we had to sell the house. And we put everything in a trust for her to be in a rehabilitation center. That's how we became homeless.
Do you see any future here in America with how that's heartbreaking shit right there? Expensive things are becoming and how unaffordable it can be for a lot of people.
I've lived in a lot of foreign countries. I've lived in Russia. I lived in Finland. I live in Australia. Show me how to get back there. I mean, because everybody's coming to our country and they all get everything they need.
Okay, here comes the white, here comes that white thunder up out of the gut. You know, all these goddamn illegals coming in here and getting what they need.
But the people that were born here aren't getting it.
Drugs are running through America.
Peggy, I'm sorry. I really feel bad for your situation, but darling, you have no teeth and you're obviously on some sort of drug. If you can't be real that addiction has led you into homelessness, then just what are you doing?
Rapidly right now, especially fentanyl.
It's rampant.
How would you say that's affecting the homeless population across America?
Extremely. I would say extremely. Fentanyl took his cousin. Why carry a gun? Use fentanyl.
Yeah.
You know, when
What?
I was in the tranquilizer,
Whoa.
The population across America has risen by 18%. Fentanyl has also risen significantly here across America. Do you think homelessness
All right, so we're sitting on about.
the fentanyl crisis and the drug epidemic?
I do. I honestly believe that.
And did both of you? Yeah, let's not bullshit each other here, man. Most people aren't homeless just because things are expensive. Maybe a fine
Mm-hmm.
people, like, and they're living in their cars for $7,000.
Dude, and I swear to God, I did not watch this ahead of time. I was halfway through the video and I'm like, you know what? I talked to Jack on the phone and he told me to just fucking react to his reactions. So I'm gonna do it. Loop in a loop in a loop, bruh. Eat my pussy.
Let's not bullshit each other here. Most people who are full-blown homeless,
Mm-hmm.
drugs and alcohol. I'm just gonna say.
Yep.
I don't care. Because most people, you would at least be able to live in a car, something. You would figure it out if you were actually full-blown sober.
Yeah, seriously, like I always thought I was being like a judgmental asshole for saying that. But like, no, Jack's right. It's just common sense. Like, it's very unfortunate for her and her husband. But I've lost friends to drugs. I have friends in prison because of drugs. I have friends that are just totally different human beings because of drugs.
I don't want to discount the
I've done drugs, but I've never, like done them crazy. But, I've dipped my toes in some waters, you know what I'm saying?
people that don't have any of those issues, who had to go live in a car, or did end up homeless. But let's not bullshit each other here. Most of it has to do with drugs and alcohol. I said it. There you go.
You guys graduate high school?
College.
Homelessness or just
Peggy, you did not. Like, Peggy's out here capping, bro. Peggy cap a lot. She just had to interject college. He should have went deeper on that. Like, oh, okay. What'd you study, Peggy? Meat cutting? Huh?
poverty could just touch anybody.
Anybody.
Any kind, and it'll do it in a heartbeat.
And then when the drugs get them, it breaks my heart.
And if you would like to be able to afford a home in Seattle,
Holy shit.
$1 million for almost 4,000 square foot home. And gas here in Seattle right now is $4.49. After speed.
I didn't know Seattle was such a desired place to live. I had
Me neither. This place is a shithole.
no idea.
With the people in Seattle, it is time to go to West Virginia.
Okay.
And get ready to listen to some more in-depth
Oh, here we go for some fucking. Let's go. Let's see some of these inbred boys down in West. They took a dirt.
conversations as to how hard it is to survive a complete
There's always like the guy with his dog, That's just a classic thing. I feel like every house has the one guy, whether it's an uncle or a dad or some old guy in a hat with a dog just reminiscing about old times. There's not usually a guy with a microphone in their face, though.
opposite side of the country.
I made it to West Virginia, which is one of the poorest, most poverty-struck state in America, as nearly 17% of the homes here are living in poverty, and it has one of the lowest GDPs per capita at just nearly $57,000. It's going to give a complete perspective as to how hard it is to survive in America, as we compare one of the most wealthy states to one of the poorest states in America. And also, interesting fact about West Virginia is that it is the only state in all of
All right, you fucking nerd. We know what West Virginia is. I want to see some goddamn rednecks.
I dropped out. I
Yeah,
graduated.
yeah.
But here in West Virginia, they ain't teach me nothing. I'm
Holy shit, it's even worse than I thought.
one of them kids where they just pass you through. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Look at Jack's face. Like, look at Jack's face right now.
I learned most of my stuff out on the street.
damn, this is like kind of full circle though. From my parents. Because school aside, first of all,
All right, so I don't think anybody's watching this shit. Peace out.